Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
That email. You know the one. It starts with, "Thank you for your interest, but," and your heart just sinks. It's a universal sting, and it always leaves you with one single burning question. Well, today we're going to look past all that corporate jargon and get to a more realistic and honestly a more freeing reason for why it happens.
This is it, right? This is the question that just haunts you. It can keep you up at night for days, making you second-guess every single thing you said, every bullet point on your resume. You just keep replaying that interview in your head, trying to find that one moment where it all went wrong. But what if the answer is way simpler than that? And what if it has almost nothing to do with you?
And there you have it. That's it. The long, complicated, soul-searching answer you've been looking for is just that. They just liked someone else more. It probably wasn't some fatal flaw in your interview or a huge mistake you made. It was just a preference. And you know what? Accepting that blunt truth is the very first step, because from here, everything else starts to make a whole lot more sense.
Okay, so let's pull back the curtain a little bit on what really goes on in that hiring meeting. Let's look at the unseen reality of how these decisions actually get made. This is how you can start to think about that rejection in a new light. So much of the final call happens behind closed doors, based on stuff you could never have prepared for. Seriously, it's not a reflection of your qualifications. It's a reflection of their specific and kind of random, subjective context at that exact moment.
I mean, just think about how out of your hands these deciding factors can be. Maybe the hiring manager and the other candidate just happened to bond over a shared hobby, like golf. Or maybe they just had a soft spot for someone who came from a certain company or went to a certain school. It could have even been one tiny niche technical skill that suddenly seems super important to them. Or yeah, let's be honest, sometimes bias is at play. None of this has anything to do with your actual worth.
And this quote, this gets right to the heart of that fuzzy, vague idea of company culture fit. Sometimes fit just means the hiring manager had a better gut feeling about someone else. And that can feel deeply, deeply unfair because, well, it's completely subjective. It's a personal call, not some scientific measurement of who's better for the job. So what you've got here is this fundamental disconnect. On one side, there's their subjective call, a mix of gut feelings, personal connections, maybe even some bias. But on the other side, you have your objective value, your skills, your experience, your accomplishments. Those are real. And they haven't changed one single bit because of this one no. The crucial thing to get here is that you can't, and you shouldn't, try to change who you are to fit someone else's gut feeling. And yeah, here's the tough part. Once that decision is made, it's made. It's final. That ship has sailed on that specific role. Now, accepting this isn't about giving up, not at all. It's about freeing up your energy to focus on what comes next. But, accepting that the ship has sailed can leave you in a pretty weird place. You can feel stranded, right? Which brings us to the emotional aftermath, this feeling of being stuck on the shore.
It is 100% natural to stand on that shore for a bit and just feel all of it. The disappointment, the frustration, the self-doubt, those feelings are totally valid. But notice the key word here is linger. Visiting the shore to process things is fine. Setting up camp and deciding to live there is where the problem really starts.
Because dwelling on it creates this nasty feedback loop. You feel upset, right? Which causes you to dwell on what went wrong. And while all of your attention is focused backward, staring at that one ship that sailed away, you are completely missing all the new ships that are appearing on the horizon. This really is the moment of truth. That specific opportunity, it's gone. It has passed. Acknowledging this isn't about admitting defeat. It's about finding the key that unlocks your next chapter. It's the clean break you absolutely need to move forward. And making that clean break is what allows you to finally turn your attention away from the past and start exploring some brand new horizons. This is the part where you take back control. So here's the other half of that really powerful metaphor. As you watch that one opportunity disappear over the edge of the world, just remember, the ocean is vast. It's huge. New ships are constantly appearing from other directions. Your potential is not and never was limited to that one chance you just lost. So in the end, it's a pretty simple, strategic choice. You can spend all your energy staring at a closed door, or you can turn around and see all the other doors that are swinging wide open. Shifting your focus isn't just good for your mental health. It's the single most beneficial and empowering move you can possibly make for your career right now.
So we'll leave you with this. The past is done. Their subjective decision was made. Your objective value is still completely intact. The only real question left to answer is the one right here. So instead of asking, why didn't I get that job? It is time to start asking yourself, what new horizon will you explore?